Hey, gang, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. Let's see, Anthony, Daryl Deemer, Jesse with HC Agua in the house. And you didn't go to work, Anthony, because you were hungover. It's okay. It means you get to watch the live stream. I'm sorry you're not feeling well, but it's not like you picked up the COVID-19, right? And one of the things I wanted to talk about today, and I have a confession, is the process of supporting the fish fam during this time. Going out and ordering from the smaller type of folks, food. Order something, Pleco Cave, do something here to help. And because that's what it's all about. We're here as the fish fam to help each other. And it's going to be really tough for small businesses. Really tough. So let's go out and support them. Except, hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. I forgot something. Hey. Doug Gray in the house. All right, hold on 1 second. Be right back. I forgot to take my Tylenol. I have a headache. Hold on. I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming. Yeah, I'll be right there. Yeah, I started to have a headache and I forgot to take my Tylenol before I went live. Delicious. All right. So helping the fish fam during this time. Now, it's Jesse, you shipped some fish from Hawaii to Tejas this week. How'd it go? Did they get there really good? I've ordered a few things online, and a couple of things I've gotten right away, and other things it's taking forever. I ordered a veggie clip that took about 10 days to arrive. Excellent, Jesse. Great news. You see, that's the deal about the fish fam. I haven't. Okay, here's my confession. And I bet some of you have this as well. Do you have pictures of your fish on your phone? Pictures of your fish on your phone. True confessions. Yes, I do. I have a lot of them. Duh from Sand Creek Aquatics. Welcome to the live stream. And Anthony, of course, says duh. And yes, Sand Creek has fish on on his thing. And Doug Gray does, but he has pictures of the ladies there. Jesse at HC Agua? Of course you do. Yes. So it's all good. It's all good. Yeah. So I have fish videos on my phone. I have pulled them out to people not asking to see them to show them. David Samsel, how are you? And see, there you go. When you're stressed out, watching watching videos of your fish. And by the way, I find it great. And anyone who finds it unappealing, that's their problem. If I want to pull out, they're pulling out pictures of their kids, their dogs, their cats, then why can't I pull out pictures of my fish? I do have pictures of Bolo. So Bolo got his haircut this week, and he's still itchy from it. They shaved him down to about 1/4 of an inch. and his butt's itchy, and yeah, it's just he's not quite comfortable yet. Takes a few days for it to kick in. And all right, very good. Jesse can ship out spam. I went to not to Spam Club. I went to Sam's Club this morning, and they had one thing left of toilet paper. One thing. And I said, I have enough toilet paper, or I have enough toilet paper before this to at least for the next 8 to 10 weeks, maybe 12 weeks. But I said, there's only one left. I'm going to take it now. Yeah, Bolo's kind of weird. He likes hanging out in his room. I realize he's like stone deaf. We're saying his name. Normally, he used to say his name. He'd be here in a second. He doesn't. He's not hearing a thing. So it's and for whatever reason, since he got his haircut, he's kind of uncomfortable. I'm fine. It's allergies. My cough is allergies. I feel fine. I feel good. Valley Fish in the house. Hey, Jeff. And by the way, I saw something. Speaking of spam, and my Hawaii people, my Samoan folks, all about it. I saw a deal somewhere where they were serving spam sushi. Yeah, Bolo's just hanging out in the back bedroom. I could go pick him up and bring him over, but I'm just letting him chill out. For whatever reason, he's real itchy since this deal. And somebody in my neighborhood let their dog do their business in my front yard. And let me just tell you, what this dog did is bigger than Bolo. I mean, this is huge. Almost so huge, I took a picture of it. I mean, it was huge. It was absolutely huge. Oh, spam musubi. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I've just seen pictures of it, so it's all good for me. Yeah, the cops' dogs. Uh, Bolo goes to that fence, and he's walking around the backyard willy nilly. He's not hearing anything. He goes to that fence because he's going to lay down, his scent markers. And but he can feel the echo, especially of the cop dog, a German Shepherd. That's a big one. I mean, he's huge. And yeah, Bolo doesn't take second to nobody. He may be 7 pounds. He's not backing down to no cop dog. He's not backing down to any dog. He's in charge. Yeah, that's the deal, Daryl Deemer. If you don't pick up that toilet paper quick, I went there and I picked up for Easter. I picked up. I'm gonna have a steak with some veggies. Hey, no problem. Thank you very much, Tampa Tom. Lurkin. I'm strong on the Lurkin, in favor of it. So, how was your week? Was your week crazy? I swear to you, people are coming completely unglued. Absolutely unglued. The toilet seats, yeah. I mean, this dog it's huge. And maybe I should take a picture of it. Have Bolo sitting down next to it. Bolo will look at me for cues. But if I call him right now, Bolo, come. Come on, Bolo. Uh, he's not coming. And yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's my job It's an essential job, but we're about an hour and a half. So I went in today, got it done, got some stuff done. Yeah, Bolo's turned into a cat. Yeah. Normally, if you say his name, he usually perks right up. Yeah, not so much anymore. Select bet. What's going on? Yeah, here's the deal, Select Bet. Not your fault. I tuned in at about 10 to and noticed a few people here. So I just logged in and just started. You're not missing anything. Yeah, join it as you can. And the whole process here is that we are here to have fun and to talk about the fish stuff and go from there. So yeah, so that's sort of where we're at. We've been talking about supporting the fish fam, especially people who are not big into the thing. The people who have little hustles, stuff like that. If you can help them out. Okay, here's my confession: is that I love doing business with Lisa and Martin at Super Cichlids, and I love doing business with them. They're really really nice people. But here's what happened: I went and I went and I didn't have like $50 worth of stuff to order from them. Okay, so I went and bought one fish food on eBay, and then I bought another fish food on eBay. Hey, Big J's, welcome to the it's welcome to the live stream. So I ordered two things of fish food off of eBay, and it both came from Super Cichlids. Not joking. So there you go. And so part of me felt guilty. It's just I needed kelp pellets, and I needed the Guppy Ultra thing that I like from Cobalt. And so yeah, I picked up. Doug Gray gave me a tip, and I won't say where it is, Doug, because you didn't want it shared out unless you tell me I can. Told me of a place to try for brine shrimp eggs, and so I picked up a container from them. It arrived on Monday, and then on Tuesday I started, uh, preparing with it. The hatch is really nice. The fish are, yeah, they love it, so I'm pretty happy with it. So there you go. Yeah, David Samsel, I'm still trying to decide on this. I think I'm going to go with African cichlids, and so, but I'm still like in the middle. Part of me just wants to get a water pet, because I'm breeding enough fish. I don't need to breed more fish. I've got plenty of guppies. I got plenty of super reds and the shrimp. So part of me's thinking, uh, oh yeah, let me tell you something. I spilled. In fact, I think I talked about that in last week's. I spilled some baby brine shrimp eggs. Holy capoly! Man, did that stink? It's like gold. It's like I think drugs are cheaper. Hey, Lumpy Dog, how are you? Welcome to the live stream. You got some of those grams of brine shrimp eggs? Yeah, it's not good. So I'm okay. So here are my three final choices what to do with the 55. Okay, I'm down to three choices. Do a different type of pleco. Get one of those high end ones and play with those. do the African cichlids thing or do a water puppy, like an Oscar, like something that would work well just in the 55. I'm not gonna have it with anything else. It's it's going through right from there. So my next door neighbor's a cop. I brought that up, and he used to be on like the drug task force. Ooh, that's sweet, sweet pricing there, Jesse. So I was asking, well, what's the big drug? Is it meth? What is it? And he goes, the big drug right now, at least in my area, is heroin that's cut with fentanyl, cheaper than meth. And yeah, there you go. Um, I would like to summer tub this year, but I've done enough stuff. I have enough junk going on with the house, getting the rest of the aquarium set up and all that. So summer tubbing is not going to happen for me this year. Not going to happen at all. And Anthony, yeah, I bet you Lumpy Dog's content's there. I bet you it's YouTube having a problem. YouTube, I get, hey, Griffin Fish Room, welcome to the live stream. Did I miss anybody by any chance? No, I got everybody. And hey, thanks for the thumbs up, gang. I really appreciate it. And I've been getting a lot of new subscribers. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. I really, really appreciate it. So, yeah, I have enough aquariums to set up. I have enough stuff to do with the yard and, with the house and all that sort of stuff going from there. By the way, did any of you guys receive your stimulus check direct deposited in your bank account? Did any of you receive that? Last year, I owed the federal government. Yep, thank you very much, Anthony. Yep, real close to 400. If you haven't hit a big like, big subscribed, and rang that bell, please do so. Yeah, well, I was told some people are getting their direct deposits now. They started going out today. Hey, D, welcome down the wormhole in the house. So, this is kind of a weird time of the year because this is normally, if you're Jewish, Passover time, and if you're a Christian, Easter. It's a big time, big holiday period, and no one can get together. So it's real tough. So just be careful. Excellent. Well, that's good news. Good news, Doug, that some people are beginning to see it arriving in their accounts. Yeah, I changed bank accounts and I wrote a check. I'm trying to remember, did I write a check or did I pay online? If I paid online, I can't remember now. I may have paid online. I may have paid online. So they say the checks. God, Lumpy Dog, believe me, if I could finish this damn decision, I would. I can't do anything at least in the next about month or so because I'm waiting for these stupid, super red bristlenose fry to grow up. But I've been looking at the Julie Chromis Marlarli, and I know I'm mispronouncing that. I've been looking at leopard frog plecos. Um, someone brought up the idea of rope fish. Not a bad idea. Our buddy Logan of Ambist Aquatics brought that up. Pretty good idea. Yeah, and that may be the case, Doug. It's the good news is I saw Mayor Andrew Cuomo this morning on TV, and Mayor Andrew Cuomo was saying that that yesterday they only had 80 new hospitalizations in uh in New York, and so that's way down. So yeah, so if you have an LLC and you can use as a business expense for your fish, it's helpful. And okay, that's maybe how I did it. I should look here. It's let me take a look just because that's the type of guy I am. And yeah, it would be really nice if it started to show up, wouldn't it? All right. Let's see what's going on. Give me a second here. And let's see here. Go to the checking. And let's see, date range. Okay. And yeah, so I'm looking. I can't remember. I was moving across the country at this point. So I was just really not, in a great place of understanding exactly where I was at. So let's see here. Let me go back here. And so my first and only time at Steak and Shake, I just saw that go by. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting that money in my bank account, and I think we all are. So it's just wacky how we're getting that stuff done. I have to go out and put together my um, all my stuff for my taxes. So happy that got pushed back, the moving and all that sort of stuff. What would I really like to do? Would I really like to do the taxes or set up fish aquariums? Do we need to even ask this? Totally true. Totally true. And so that's sort of the stuff. And so I've been doing whatever I can. Okay, I'm looking here. I hope I didn't pay it off my old checking account, but I don't think I did. Let's see what this is. Yeah, I think I just saw it, and I think I got a check for it for whatever stupid reason. And then I had overpaid, and I don't even know how you overpay the IRS, but I did, and they sent me back a check for like $40. So there you go. That's a big thumbs up. So let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to be buying more tents before I realize it. Yeah, it's called Guppies, Lumpy Dog. I'm going to be setting up more breeding clusters. That's what I'm going to be doing. I have like 14 more 10-gallon aquariums all ready to be set up. Just haven't done it. It's that the select pet is 80 new hospitalizations having to do with COVID-19. So there you go. Uh, it's like 60 degrees here right now. It's going to get up to 65. Really good. By the way, is the dollar per gallon sale still going on? When does that end? Now, I don't have a Petco in my, in my local metro area. Springfield's on total lockdown because they had a boatload of coronaviruses there. But Fayetteville, when does this thing end? Does it end at the end of the month, Turbo? Does it end at the end of the month? You know what? I have not gone endless. Excellent. Over $100 from you yesterday, Turbo. It's that's good money. Okay, that's all right. It's perhaps I have to call down there. You want me to call down to the Fayetteville Petco as we're doing this? Let's do this. Petco and Fayetteville. Okay, I'm calling right now. Hey, Luca.
Your neighborhood Petco, where you can get complete care for your pets from local experts in grooming, training, and vet care to all your nutrition and supplies. Our store is open with temporary changes to our hours. We will be open every day from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. For after-hour needs, visit us online at petco.com. Please make your selection from the following menu. For grooming, press 1. For directions to our store, press 2. If you're here to pick up your order, press 4. For customer service, press 3 or remain on the line for assistance.
All right.
Wait,
I am very well, Luca. We're going to find. Hey, Small Fry Aquatics, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. Great having you all here. So we're going to ask Petco when they pick up the phone here. It's really cool music, isn't it?
Thank you for calling Fayetteville Petco. This is Heather. How may I help you?
Hey, I'm calling. Hey, is the dollar per gallon sale still going on?
Let me out there. I believe it is, but let me tell you 100% sure.
Okay. Hopefully it ends at the end of April.
I think it does. Excuse me.
Does it end at the end of April?
Let me see here. It goes on until April 18th.
Till April 18th. Okay, that means Saturday I'm going to be driving to Fayetteville. All righty. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, April 18th. Guess I'm going to be driving down. As soon as we're done with the live stream next weekend. You work at Petco, Lumpy Dog? Hey, so you save 10% when you order online? See, I may do that. So an extra 10%? Even better. I should have asked if she wanted to meet Romeo Bob Kaler. Oh, okay, Lumpy Dog. All right. Yeah, so April 18th is when it ends. So, I may have to make that after next weekend's live stream. Walk the dog and make a drive to Fayetteville. No, my local LFS does not have price matching. My LFS I have is really small. And this lady her deal seems to be mostly her deal seems to be mostly saltwater. So, really nice lady. I like going there, good people, but that's the deal. Propane tanks and Edgar blades, not righty tighty. Okay. Thanks, Tampa Tom. Yeah, I wish they included the 5.5 gallons as well, small fry aquatics. $5.50. Beautiful. Instead of $15. They want more for those than the tens, even before the discount. It's a scam. It's it's got to be cheaper to make them, right? Or maybe it's just because they're not as wanted. Not as wanted. And so that's part of the deal. But for guppy people, we're all about it. We're all about it. Get METV tonight, Sven. Ghoulie is Island Earth. Has to be good or bad stuff. I may watch that tonight. And it's tough to get away from the ancient aliens, just to be fair. It's tough to get away from the ancient aliens. Watch some Fish Tube and then go to Ancient Aliens. It's all good. All good all the way around. So, if you don't want anything it's $20 just to leave empty-handed. Now that's funny. $12 for the 5.5, $15 for the 2.5. What a scam is that? Not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens. Ancient aliens are called settlers. That's right. Yep, that's what they're called. Oh, that's nice, David Sampson. I lived in a place that had Pet Supplies Plus, and sometimes those places have really nice. I lived in San Antonio. They had a couple locations there when I lived there. One of them had a good fish selection. The other one, a little spotty. A little spotty. It's yeah, are they Aqueon? That's a good question. Good question. I thought ancient aliens were Lutheran missionaries. Bringing Jello salad in. You see, I grew up in a family with a mixed marriage, and one of my parental units was Lutheran. And the Lutherans are big into doing things with Jello and putting vegetables in it. Covered hot dish, yeah, they do that. But it's the wiggle salad with celery shavings and carrot shavings in the middle of it. And if they have to make it feel more appealing to the kiddos, they put those little teeny marshmallows in it. Real big with the Lutherans. All right, Aqueon. Excellent. Excellent. I'm curious about the whole Petco thing. Are they doing this as kind of like a lost leader where they break even? They're not making as much money. And yeah, well, that's pudding. This is the full-on wiggle salad, Doug Gray. The full-on wiggle salad. Lime, cherry, orange, with carrot shavings on the thing. And by the way, one of my buddies, she's a Mormon, and she goes, I thought it was just the Mormons that did weird things with Jello. I said, oh no, not just the Mormons. The Lutherans are big on it as well. It's you've never had Jello? D, you've got to get Jello. You don't have to put anything wacky in it. Just wiggle salad. There you go. Yeah, the last time I did pick up some stuff on the sale before this one. This one I picked up, a 29 and 2 or 3 10s. And what I would like to get is a 20 high, a 20 high. A couple of those is grow out tanks for guppies. I'd like to get not just one. I'd like to probably get 4 of them. Yeah, solid parts D is a bad thing with the Jello. And by the way, anyone who thought this was going to be just straight fish talk, you're missing out on what this channel is about. We go off the rails pretty much every time. Pretty much every time. You know what they've changed with Aqueon? You used to get the Aqueon, it would say, your aquarium built by Sheila, by Jeff, by, Al, the aquarium builder. And now they don't have that. Anthony, you maybe have figured out a way to step up with Jello. You made a good deal. All right, stay safe. Be well, lumpy dog. Be well. And which recipe, D? Which recipe? Salad parts, or are you gonna do it with the 7-Up or the I have what I have to drink in the house besides Powerade? Zero. And I have Fresca. I wonder if you make Jello with Fresca. Is it any good? Oh, the pop version. Okay. It does sound better than carrot shavings, but for the kids, got to get fiber in those kids somehow. Got to get the fiber in the children at some point. So I did learn this, but I haven't brought this up in a live stream, and I probably did. My brother works in Southern California. He lives in LA. And his company, they do, they're not doing it now, of course, but, every month or two, they do a potluck, where everyone brings, fine, allergies. So, and one of his Mormon co-workers brought in Mormon funeral potatoes. And my brother goes, it would make you want to convert. He goes, those potatoes, are over the top. Okay, your kiddo's good at veggies. The hubby, on the other hand, well, you see, D, if you give him Jello with a little bit of the, with a little bit of carrots and celery, just think how good that would be for the hubby. Think of the hubby. I'm glad your kid is a veggie person. That's great. It's absolutely fantastic. So, yeah, I look at the whole veggie thing and I just go, you know what? I am in favor. I am in favor of the jelly deal. Well, I've just had a real good day. I'm playing the racetrack, and I just hit a pick 3, and my pick 3 paid off. Let's see, how much did it pay off? I could drive down today. Let's go wait for payday, but I got paid. Except they probably don't pay you back right away. Let's see here. What did I hit? So I did a pick 3. Yeah, $134.85. So there you go. $134.85. Bingo. That's nice. I can get more fish aquariums that way. And so that's good. That's good. I'm in favor of it. So anything you can do to get more fish aquariums? Wayno has not. Yeah, I started Allegra. I was doing a Zyrtec for years, and all of a sudden Zyrtec stopped being that efficiently. I'll get to Wayno in a second. And I made the move over to Allegra. Seems to do a pretty good job. It's like a 24-hour deal. But for whatever reason, last week or so, because the weather's been changing, there you go. Peanut butter on celery. Strong. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Very good. Now, Wayno. I own shares in a couple of racehorses. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that expensive. It's through a website called myracehorse.com. And I own a couple of shares that cost me $90 each in a horse called Wayno. Wayno is in training right now. We don't have a return date for him. He races all of his races have been in Kentucky. And on his third start, he won his first race against a couple of horses that are contenders for the Kentucky Derby. So, I mean, really a good race. Really good. So, next race, Wayno goes out, and he's like killing it. He's doing exactly what he did before. And like in the last furlong, he just slowed down. So they went and scanned him, and he had bruised ankles. He's a big horse. So Wayno, they gave him like 60 to 90 day out, ended up being 90 days off. And they just finished water therapy with him. And he's apparently doing really well. So he's going to start training, but he can't be at one of the main tracks because Keeneland, they moved back their season. So there you go. There you go. So that's that's sort of how that works. So it's Wayno is he's my guy. My other horse that I own is Lazy Daisy. Lazy Daisy, and I own like 0.01% of Lazy Daisy. She's just 3. She was in the Breeders' Cup, juvenile fillies, and she took a little time off, and she's returning May 1st to Oaklawn, which isn't that far away from me. Unfortunately, it's like a Friday, and I'm not going to get any time off during this COVID-19 thing, so I won't be able to go see her run, even if they allowed crowds in there. So if it was a Saturday, yeah, I could get down there for that. I would love to see it. Would love to see, Lazy Daisy run. So that's kind of fun. So yeah, so I guess I'm gonna have to go get some horses. Not horses, aquariums. So I'm kind of excited about the whole process. Kind of excited about the whole deal. And so the whole process of going out and and hitting the thing is really, really strong, going out and getting more aquariums. I'm in such a favor of it. In such favor of picking up those things. You don't even know. I can't wait to go in and and pick up the go out and pick up more more of the aquariums. And I've got to set these aquariums up as well. I need to get a saw, um, because for whatever reason, the racks that I got, they came with wood. It's happier about scoring more toilet paper. More toilet paper. It's all good. Small fry aquatics, not if you do it right. It's I go in, it's for my sponge filters, and I'm now doing the dual thing that has the bottom. Set those up for about $6-7 each. It's I buy a big huge thing of airline tubing. It's not that bad. Not that bad at all. Yeah, I do not. I have heaters, and I buy my heaters cheap. I have the Aqueon preset at 78-degree heaters, and I suppose I'll get at the point where no, yes, you are. You're gonna do fine with the heaters. You can get them relatively cheap. I buy the 50-watt. This is for a 10-gallon aquarium. The 50-watt Aqueon preset heater for between $7 and $8 each. I get like 10 at a time, or 8 or 10 at a time. You know what, Doug Gray? I think that's really, really, really good. It's so I think that you're right. All these time travelers should have known about the toilet paper thing a long time ago. Absolutely the case. Absolutely the case. You couldn't be more right. It's oh, your heating bill is killing you. Where are you, small fry? And how many aquariums do you have? It's in Cleveland, 40 tanks. There you go. Yeah, you're serious. You got it going on. Select bet. This whole point in history was lost in history as not important. Obviously. We have it done. Well, here's the deal. They have in my state, and as soon as I can let people into my home again, I'm gonna check it out. Is putting solar panels. The electric company will go through, set you up with solar panels, and I am told that the people who are doing really well with it. So I'm going to try that out. I'm going to try that out all the way around. By the way, the one thing is if you've noticed the news people on TV, a lot of them have roots coming in pretty thick. And of course, they're on TV. We're all staring at them, and there's close-ups, mega close-ups. It's the people on TV. They don't, they're not allowing hair people at them. So there you go. And yeah, some of the women are looking very different. You're exactly correct, Doug Gray. Some of the guys are too. There's one of these guys that I have here on my TV right now. His hair is usually really nice and short, and it's growing out. And there's only so much mouse or moose you can put in. Not mouse, moose. You can put into your hair. It's and I need a haircut. My hair is getting a little it's getting a little. By the way, you see Big City Bettas. Yeah, you see, there you go. There you go. Okay, well, look into it, small fry. These are much more efficient than they used to be. I understand lake effect snow. I understand all that stuff, and you're very probably correct. But just trying to be there, trying to be a brother. So yeah, so I'm going to look into it now that I'm in the house. And by the way, I love the house. It is absolutely great. It's not organized yet at all. I really have to get into this thing of going through a box a day. I'm like collecting stuff to bring to the Salvation Army or the Goodwill. Since they're not open, I'm not bringing them by. So there you go. Yeah, there you go. Go clean the solar panels. Can you spray them off with the hose? Does that help? Hey, you know what, Amber? You join us for as ever long as you want. That's great. I get it. People are really, really busy. They have a lot of stuff going on in their lives. As they get to lurk, as they're doing things, it's all good. It's great having everybody here, and I always appreciate it. So, always a big, big fan. So of people going out and doing it. So yeah. So it's all good. It I went. Well, I have to go hit the grocery store after we're done here. I went to Sam's Club, got the toilet paper. I know you're jealous. And I'm at the point of hoarding it. Just to be fair, just to be honest. I am just about out of my non-stick spray. Need some lettuce. Zucchini's always good. Um, what else am I after? Yeah, I have a lot of stuff. Hey, David Samsel, thanks for dropping by. Really great having you. That is a good question. A lot of fabulous babes have bettas. A lot of the ladies have the bettas, and not as many guppies. But we've got Susan for SLC Aquatics. She the fish fam mom. She has guppies, so that's good. There's one. Butter and cornmeal missing in stores here. I picked up, but again, one of my coworkers got mad at me this week. Because I'm a modified vegan. I do eat red meat and I do eat butter, and I do eat eggs. But there are I go days without eating anything that would be tied to an animal product. It's not because I'm an animal rights person. I'm not. I have no issue with it. It's just sort of a health thing that I look for. And so I get the Smart Balance butter, and I picked up some of that this week. And I need to pick up some more. And yeah, I was able to pick up bread. Bread for a while was really tough to find. I need more milk, and I'll look at that. So I'll go to the grocery store when we're done here. It's like lettuce, zucchini, milk, the nonstick spray. I also need uh, paper towels and napkins. Of course, if I don't get the paper towels, if I get napkins, that's fine. It's just I like to have both on hand. Sort of, you know, the way I roll, here. And so just be real careful as we go through and do these different things. Um, it's I do look forward to going out again. And what's the biggest thing you looking forward to when we get back to normal? And we are going to be getting back to normal. It's going to happen. And really, in the whole thing of it, it's probably not that far from now. We're probably, and I think they're going to look real carefully at places in the country. So we may be at that place in in the next 4 to 6 weeks. What's the first thing you do? Club meetings and auctions. There you go. Club meetings and auctions. Yeah, I look forward to that. I look forward to going to my favorite place for a cheat meal. I have two favorite places for cheat meals. Okay. One is a chicken place called Zaxby's. It's really good. I like Zaxby's. The other one I like going to is Waffle House, and they have shut down every Waffle House. It's sad. It's disgusting. But okay, Doug, you have no idea. You're kind of enjoying being here alone and not letting anyone in. So there you go. Yeah, I look forward to my next club meeting. Get to go and do that. Look forward to going to my next fish auction. And yeah, so it's all good. Fishy fun. Welcome to the live stream. Great having you here. Great having you here. So all sorts of fun going on. All sorts of fun here. So yeah, I think that I think we're very, very again, I'm just looking forward to going out, having a meal, going out and associating. Sometimes, associating with people is not necessarily the easiest thing, but but the idea here is that going out and doing these things, the fish auction thing, my fish club that I go to in Northwest Arkansas, these guys, everybody, the ladies and gentlemen who go there are great. I really like them. Really, really like them. Really good people. So that's so I enjoy hanging out with them. Enjoy enjoy the thing. It's a people are sometimes you go to these fish club things and sometimes the people are provincial, protective of their secrets. And the one thing I can say about the Northwest Arkansas Aquarium Society, they're not. They are open books, every one of them. I mean, just great, great people. And so one of my guys, we're gonna swap these male guppies, which I'm looking forward to. So yeah, I'm very pumped up. Very pumped up about the whole thing. And so yeah, I look forward to going to my fish club stuff. And I look forward to just am I looking forward to $2.50 gas? No, because that'll come back. I paid a $1.22 when I filled up last weekend. And I didn't look while I was at Sam's Club. So that's normally where I get my gas. It's all good. It's all good all the way around. So yeah, so strong stuff. Get a sip here. Yeah, premium is like $1.70 here. $1.70. It was cheap enough. My car was empty. And so I occasionally will do a tank full of premium. They say it doesn't make any difference, but I just think I'm being nice to the car. And in bingo, man, it is really good. I mean, you go to that and you're going, wow. So if I get it really down to empty this time, maybe I'll do that. So make sure I have this right on the 18th. 18th being the last day. Yes, next Saturday. Week from today. So when we're done with our live stream, I'm driving straight to Fayetteville. Let me get Zaxby's and go from there. By the way, as you notice, I called Bolo. He didn't come because he's as deaf as a post. I took him out for a big walk, though, before we started doing the live stream. I had my lunch. I took him out for a big walk. It's all good. And, when I go to the grocery store here in a moment, let me get a baked potato. I have the zucchini. And also doing a baked potato with zucchini with a steak. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good, and I'll behave tomorrow. I'll get some good stuff for tomorrow for my holiday eating. And so that's the whole deal. And by the way, while we're fish fam stuff, make sure you scope out your neighborhood. If you know your neighbors, if you have an older person there, make sure they're getting food and stuff. It's I'm just at the point of knowing I have good news in my neighborhood. My two next door neighbors are Brad and John. Easy to remember. On the other side of Brad, there's another John. So I'm just gonna keep rolling with that. It'd be great if the whole neighborhood is a bunch of Johns. Yeah, I know what I said. I was joking. Trying to have fun. Trying to have fun, everybody. Trying to have fun. So it's so that's sort of the deal there. So it's let's see here. The pick 5 I didn't win. Oh well, life goes on. By the way, you know what I saw as an infomercial today? Just say Holmes to everyone. It'll work. You see, there you go, Cheech and Chong. I'm out there walking my sissy dog, dressed up good in like, pocket pant. I have my cargo shorts on and got, during the work week, I have black socks, just depending. Sometimes I'll change them, Today I'm wearing white socks. Got a purple shirt. So there you go. There you go, all the way around. It's really, really good. So it's so that's sort of the deal, sort of the process that we go and look for there. So I'm again, I'm pretty excited about the whole the whole deal. Pretty excited about the whole deal all the way around. So it's talk about fun. Absolute fun. By the way, I saw an infomercial or a commercial for the ShamWow with the ShamWow guy. I hadn't seen him in a long time. Yellow socks, yeah, that would really go well. Vikings colors, absolutely. Really good. Sorry, I'm okay. I'm fine. So it's allergies. I can breathe full. It's just I occasionally cough. You don't have to take a shot every time you hear me cough. You could. You don't have to. So that's it. I'll have a video out tomorrow. I have to record it and produce it today. and I'll have and I will be back on Monday night. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the live stream. I really appreciate having you here. And Basketball Jones, George Harrison was doing the guitar solo. There you go. He was probably the producer or something. It's the Beatles sort of moved into that. I forget, was it Ringo Starr or George Harrison who produced Time Bandits? I think it was George Harrison. No shots for me. You feel better, Anthony, being a little hungover. A little hair of the dog that bit you. Hair of the dog that bit you. All right, gang, you guys have a great one. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate you being here and your big thumbs up and the whole bit.